KwaZulu-Natal, we're in Pietermaritzburg, where the road traffic, the Department of Road Safety rather, in the KwaZulu-Natal province is showcasing all their latest technologies of how to curb road fatalities as well as crime on the province's roads. Now, obviously this past weekend was the Easter holidays, and many holiday makers were making their way down to the coast using the N3 highway from Joburg to Durban. Now, speeding fatigue and other road pressures cause motorists to misbehave, and that is what concerns KZN police the most. So to speak to us more about the crimes in the province, as well as what they're doing to curb that, is General Bhekinkosi Langa, who is the KZN SAPS Commissioner. Welcome to Morning Live.
Okay, good morning, sir.
We've just had the Easter holidays. What have you noticed and what concerns you about what has happened on the roads this past weekend?
No, thank you so much. What I can say, over the festive weekend, we actually had a very good weekend, I must say, with certain crimes like murders that were committed in certain areas, but not in the areas that we were expecting some troubles. Since we had some good deployments in those areas, we tried to cap those type of crime like murders that we are actually experiencing in those particular areas.
And talk to us more maybe about what as the police is trying to do with communities to prevent such crimes.
We actually appealing to our communities to work hand in hand with us so as to cap these crimes that are troubling us in their areas. So our appeal once again to the community.
Talk to us more about this issue of vehicles being stolen in KZN and being crossed over the border into Mozambique, where they obviously disappear from radar.
That was a big concern, but ever since we had some deployment in those areas like Emanguzi, we have seen the decrease in those type of crimes of the vehicles being taken over across our borders. We have been there also yesterday inspecting or looking at the deployment in the area. We noticed that there has been a decrease. We do have intervention also being assisted by the national office with the deployment in the area, as well as the province. We do have the deployment. From also other government structures, we do have the assistance to cap that situation there.
Do you have maybe more information on what sort of people or syndicates maybe are operating doing such crimes?
Well, I must say there are some reports of some syndicates, but we are working on that, and we have managed to effect some arrests, we had some good arrests in that regard. I must say for now it's been quiet. For say almost a month now, it's been relatively quiet in those areas, or in that area of Mangus and surrounding areas.
Let's bring it back to the Easter weekend and crimes on the roads. Were there any issues that motorists were reporting on?
Well, they do assist us, the motorists, but what was of a concern was the road fatalities. Yes, KZN, we actually had more than what we expected, but jointly with the traffic department, we are trying to work to try and minimize those fatalities and also these people who are committing road traffic acts.
Talk to us more about the police's partnership with the Road Traffic Inspectorate in curbing crimes.
No, our relationship with the Road Traffic Inspectorate is very good. We do have joint operations with them. Yeah.
There's a by-election happening in KwaZulu-Natal in a few days' time. What is the police's contingency plan there?
Yes, we do have a plan which is in place. I must indicate to say, well, with our by-elections, we haven't actually had much problems. And we are also optimistic that even with this coming one, we are also not going to have some problems. Our plan is in place, and we are going to ensure that everything goes on smoothly.
Thank you very much, General, for speaking to us here in Morning Live this morning.
No, thank you so much. You are welcome.
Thank you. That was KZN Police Commissioner General Bhekinkosi Langa talking to us about how they will use technology as well as the crimes talking to us more about that has been happening in the province and what they have been doing to curb that. Well, it's back to an ad break now.